Happy Sunday, guys, and welcome to what is, incidentally, the 300th episode of the Alpha Stream. Those of you who've been there since the beginning in October 2017, thank you. You guys are great. And those of you who came in later, you guys are great too. I'm not going to do anything super, like celebratory for this, but it did make for a nice opening to bring up a game that I've wanted to do for a while. Except trying to set up the music to play properly and all that was a bit of a bear. Now that I have, let's do it. Now, granted, you probably already saw it from the title, but for those of you who recognize him from the Jaguar or the Saturn or the Pt.1 or wherever, we have here the DOS port of Rayman. Before I proceed here, let me do something with the volume. There, should be a little more manageable for you guys now. Let me reposition my window to something a little more comfortable. These are files that were already there when I first grabbed this up. I'm just going to do A's across the board because I'm lazy. And there is a plot to this, and it actually plays out before the game begins, so here you go.
Hi, folks. You want to know what's going on? Let me tell you the story of Rayman.
Oh, damn, it's that voice.
In Rayman's world, nature and people live together in peace. The Great Protoon provides and maintains the harmony and balance in the world.
Pretty.
Sorry, folks, this apparently can't last.
The audio's disjointed.
Day, the evil Mr. Dark steals the Great Protoon and defeats Batilla the Fairy as she tries to protect it. The Electoons who used to gravitate all around it lose their natural stability and scatter all over the world. Troublesome, isn't it? And untidy, too. In this now unbalanced world, strange phenomena begin to occur. Freaks and hostile characters appear, capturing every Electoon they can find. They definitely need a hero to save them now! Don't you think? Rayman to the rescue!
Yeah, some hero.
No problem. Go and free the Electoons, Rayman, and bring back the Great Protoon from its mysterious kidnapper. But will the bad guys let him do it?
No, I don't think it's really a matter of letting anybody do anything. There's going to have to be some force here. And this limbless, hammock-laying layabout is apparently the world's best hope. Alright, let's see what I remember. Oh, this is a little quick. Hold on here. Too slow. There we go. That's about right. Had my frame rate at 20,000 to start out. Now it's at 13,000, and this is about the right speed. I could probably hold my own at the higher speed, but I'm not gonna play with that. I am not a speedrunner, as many gamers that I play with will attest. So what we've seen so far. The little blue dinghies are called tings. 100 of them means an extra life. Oh. Alright, I don't know if I'm going to be able to reach that right now. Yep, I can. But yeah, 100 of these means an extra life. And there's another purpose that these have. Pay 10 tings to that magician who told the story, and you get to play in a little challenge. Grab all the tings within the time limit, and you get a special prize. This time it's 10 tings in 25 seconds.
Perfect!
Do that and you get one of those Rayman statues, which we saw earlier, which is worth an extra life. That big red giant pea pill looking thing brings your max health from 3 to 5. Oh, that's a bad guy. I have no way to deal with him right now, and I have no way to get up there. So we're going to have to play defensively and evasively for the moment. If you're in trouble, the big red pea will also max out your health. Obviously, take all the hits and you're gone. Lose a life. Get your picture taken here, and that is a checkpoint. Oh, these guys are pleasant. I cannot do anything with that right now. But that is a very important part of our quest here. Get to the sign, you're at the end of the level. There's Batilla. Find her, she'll give you powers. And here's our weapon. A button. Notice it's still playing on console controls there. So here's the first thing the fist does for us. We can knock those gigantic plums loose. Alright, now. If you stand on it, it won't bounce quite so high. It may seem strange that the fist actually hits these, but there's a reason for it. And you'll see that later in the game. That is the Golden Fist power-up. It doubles the strength of your base fist. That up there is a Speed Fist. It'll speed up the draw of your fist up to 3 levels. Haha. He's the poor dumbass of the operation. There are 6 cages in each of the subworlds. We're going to need every single one of them in order to reach Mr. Dark for the endgame. Alright, speed 2. I love the charging ability. These guys are just going to keep on coming. Hit him to allow yourself a way across. Oh. That son of a bitch can only be hurt when he's shining his gun. If the little guy's hat is up, he's on alert. And he'll duck if you try and get him. Most of the time. Watch this. He's the only guy who's gonna fall for that trick. The small guys won't. The guy holding the gun won't. There's nothing to the left. But to the right, there's an extra life, some extra health for you. Now, you don't actually get anything for killing these guys except safe passage. And that's on me for not opening my eyes. If there's a bonus like that at a dead end, it's most likely a trap. How willing are you to get that item? And by the way, grabbing an extra life is another way to reload your health. Alright, let's see what this one's about. 13 and 35 seconds. Also, you notice the sign with the arrow on it? That'll allow you to go back if you see it. Usually you can find those at the beginning of a subworld, but since this is the first one, it's not there yet.
Perfect!
I guess there wasn't much going on there, so it sped up. But that's okay. Oh, I don't want to play with him again. You can play the same challenge again if you want best time, but again, you don't gain anything for it. This game has, bar none, one of the best soundtracks I have ever heard. One of my favorite parts of any game, really, if it's truly good. Alright, so we've made it through our first subworld. I'm going to wait to go back for the other cages until later in the game. I'd like to have all of our powers before we do that. So now not only have we unlocked the next subworld, we now have our first save point. So here we go. Continuing on in the Dream Forest. And there's that back sign. Just take you right back to the world map. You know, the first time I played this game, I didn't know you were supposed to move around on the world map in order to proceed, so I literally did the pink plant woods ad nauseum until I finally had to be shown the right way to do that. That ring up there is pretty important too. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that later. Whoops. Get close enough to a Free-to-Lection and you'll see it raise its heart. Keep your ears open. You heard that little ditty just before the bullet showed up. Hear that music? Boss fight incoming. Okay, let's track. Lower left is his health. I'm about to try and do something real slick here. And it worked. Actually, I think it worked anyway. The low fist, or the normal fist, would have just gotten him. But yeah, that was more of a mini boss. And you'll see the point to that later on. So now that we've essentially converted this big bad mosquito, appropriately enough named Mosquito, M-O-S-K-I-T-O, he'll fly us across the rest of the lagoon proper. And you saw the 100 ting conversion to a life there. Now we can deal with these little sons of bitches. Or at least try to. Now it's auto-scrolling, so don't get caught in between the back end and a platform. That's going to end you right on the spot. I'll explain that in a second, because hold on. Hope you don't get airsick, boys and girls. Hang on tight. Alright, get to the end and you're free to float. Now that mini P you saw earlier had one little yellow piece floating around it. That means it's a single unit of health back. There's a double variant out there as well. So now Rayman can hang with the best of them. Huh? Huh? Yeah? No? Okay. We've seen a few cases already where that's going to help us out. Now we find ourselves at another juncture. We could continue continue on to the next world, but I'd rather go on and deal with one world before I try and play with the next. So we're going to continue on to the Swamps of Forgetfulness. Oh, look. Well, call me Adam. Here, get dressed, bub.
Hey, Rayman! Take this magic seed!
Tarazan. So that magic seed, I do this with the same button as I did that scary face with. And this is something called a temporary power, which I will explain after this level. Another auto scroll, this time vertically. Give myself some headroom before I attempt that jump. boy. This might run close. You can slow your ascent with the hang trick. Try not to get caught at a dead end if you can avoid it. I'm not taking any chances. Give myself full safety there if I can. And here too. You gotta time that carefully, especially if you can't see the bullet. Turn back. And there you go. Now remember when I said that the magic seed was a temporary power? Yeah, I can no longer use it. Those powers only hold for that one level. Don't actually need it, but let's grab that anyway. I love little floaty boats, don't you? Don't even open your mouth, boyo. I can just keep on floating here. I believe that's what I will do. At least until I can't float anymore. Oh, yes, I can. What's down here? Cool. Gather up lives now while the going's easy, because I promise you it's going to get tough real quick. I do not have the necessary power to take the right path up here yet. So I will instead take this path. That would be one hell of a nauseating ride, wouldn't it? You can clear that bullet, but I'd rather not. I don't have to. No juncture this time. Alright, so if you see the name, or if you see a name rather, in a particular subworld, then that's how you know that this is the boss world. That name might give you some spoilers based on what I said earlier, but oh well. Be sure to look everywhere and go everywhere you can. You just might trigger a hidden cage somewhere. And like I said, those are necessary for the end game. Watch your footing here. One mistake, you go in the water. And Rayman can't swim in this game, so... Go in the water, it's game over. Whoops. Your best bet here is to just time a jump. Sometimes you can jump through to the next platform upward. Other times you can't. There's that double variant health I told you about. Whoop, too late. Too late again. Gotcha. I do not have a way over there. Make her sick, run past her. I don't even remember if there's anything over there, actually. If there is, I don't remember how to get to it. Can't page down or anything to see. Ah well, moving on. Yeah, you get too close to the edge, you'll get a warning. Don't worry, you don't have a time limit before you go over. Timing is everything here. Survival depends on it. A little closer. Now on these floating platforms here, you don't get a warning. You get too close, you're not going to know it until it's too late. That was kind of inevitable. Whoop. There's a plum down there. definite point of interest. Now to figure out how to get there. Yeah. That's one I can always figure out when I have more powers. There we go. Perfectly calculated. Alright, I wonder if I have to sail all the way back from here in order to get my answer. I know there's another strip of land between where I'm going and here. No immediate answers here. Ah well. I'll figure it out on the second go round. I believe this port of the game is the most well put together out of all of them. They kind of rushed to get the PS1 version out in time for its launch on September 5th, 95. Why are you carrying that big-ass spike fruit? Well, regardless, the fact that he is makes this a horizontal auto-scroller. Stay as far right as you can. Just remember, the further right you are, the less time you have to see what's coming. So use your best judgment. Oh, crap. Whoops. Okay, so when you die, you lose all of your tings. You lose some fist power, starting with the golden power-up. It looks like I lost a speed as well. And your max health goes back down to 3. The only thing that can expand it is the big P. The little ones just restore lost health. Can't afford any mistakes. Whew. Oh, that wasn't perfect. Oh well. What's next? Need to get some speed back on this fist. Precision fisting, that's the name of the game here. They hit the water, they'll shoot up like that little meteor you see there. Uh-huh. I knew he couldn't stay good forever. And unfortunately, we're doing it on reduced health. Can't hit him that high. Don't worry, the shaking only means that there's a boss here. He's not actually affected by it as far as I can tell. Watch his snout. If you see his snout high or low on the left or right, you'll be able to see him coming. Oh boy, that's not good. No more mistakes. That was a mistake, but I got away from it. Gotta turn around before you sling that fist. Where is he? Where's he at? There! Alright, I got him, I think. Whew. That was a little too close. Now he's down for real. Oh yeah, and upon finishing a world, you'll get one of these cute little cutscenes here. Now, if I could do something like this, I might as well just fly. This is another reason I wanted to get all the way through the the Dream Forest. Now we have the grabbing fist. So the primary use with this, remember those pink rings we saw earlier? Now we can actually do something with them. Going into Bandland without this would be a really bad idea. Now once you get the power, you don't get that level again. Alright, we'll revisit the Dream Forest later. Right now, let's head for Bandland. The Bongo Hills. Every time you change worlds, you'll get one of these pictures with a couple of these loading animations to go with them. This one's going to take a minute or so, this little ripple effect here. It will stop eventually, I promise. Anybody here while that's going on? Doesn't look like it. And with the change of world and change of scenery comes a change of music. Getting a power from Batilla doesn't help our health any. That's okay. Different kind of platforms. Watch this. And now we deal with ice platforms for the first time. You can do some pretty fun parkour-ish things with these platforms. Alright. I have no way of getting down there, sadly. At least not yet. Because I do need that health. Now, if the cloud platform doesn't have a little bow tie on it, it won't disappear on you. It may, however, do other things. Oh yeah, we can crawl underneath, too. Oh, sorry, my bad. The Golden Fist triples your power, unless it's against a boss. Because with the normal fist, this guy takes 6. Just a little too high for me to grab onto. Alright, my fist is fully powered again. Whoa, look out there. Each of those bongos sounds off a distinctive tone. I believe I heard the eyes facing right, I believe, is an E flat. The tiny one is an F, and the eye facing left is a B natural. Those of you who have some pitch hearing abilities, see if you can figure that too. And listen carefully for it too, because as soon as you step on it, you've got maybe half a second to get off it before it starts falling into the abyss. Looks like I managed to snatch from underneath there. Oh hey, platform. A little bit of speed will do you there. Boom, boom, yep. Boom, boom. Carelessness. Anything down there? Certain death, it seems. Oh well. I think I only lost like 6 tings or something. Nothing too crazy. Alright, now this time you have freedom of maneuverability. Alright, I don't think that just now really got me anywhere. Screwed it up again. Alright, let's aim for the top this time. There we go. That's a better place to start. Now an arrow pointed there. But I don't know if there's a way to do that yet. This is tough, only because you got to try and maneuver yourself down around the spikes. Going back up is a lot easier. Yay. There you saw the secondary use of the grabbing fist. Careful not to trigger the platform unless you're ready for it, otherwise you gotta wait for it to respawn. I'll do that with a little bit of greater speed than I just exhibitioned. Now if you want to play platformer here, you can get some extra things out of the deal. There, that's one way to do it. Don't let him get on the offensive, because he's really tough to crack if you do. I can promise you it's gonna cost you some health trying. Sometimes you'll get encouraging messages. Alright, got my speed back. Now to regain some power. We need another power before we can get over there. The two ways you could go with this. On the one hand, drop down here and get some stuff. On the other, go straight this way and miss out entirely. Get close enough to the edge, he'll open his big mouth and you can stuff it for him. Again, we need more powers before doing anything else. Whoa, there. Doing anything else cool. Nope, nothing there. That's fun. Use that pixie to shrink you and you can get through elevated low clearances. Basically the ones that you wouldn't be able to crawl through. Your fist maintains its normal accrued size and power. There's no getting through there, so don't even try. At least not without getting hurt. You know what? I will try it. Just for shits and giggles, if nothing else. Make sure when you get to that point you are on the extreme right of this platform. Otherwise, you are probably going to get knocked. Who says I won't from here? Yeah, there you go. Now, once you pick up an extra life, they don't come back. Tings, fist powers, health items, they all respawn. Temporary powers, of course, respawn because you need them to get through levels. You recognize this place? That's the reason we don't have to worry about getting through there. Because there's another way to do it. One that's decidedly a bit safer. You can obviously gather tings until you get all the way up to 99 lives. But part of the fun, really, is seeing what challenges you can overcome to score those trophies. Great scheme of the game, you don't get much for it. Again, it's more of a, I don't know, I guess matter of pride, would you call it? By the way, if you do that, there's no going back that way. The three-platformed elevator that you came there on would no longer be there. So here's the price you pay for going for those lives. You gotta get back up there shrunk. With all the physics that go with it. But I hope your platforming is really up to par here. If you're good enough, you'll be fine. Oh, my bad. Quad platform, not try. Oh. If you try this on the previous elevator, you're gonna get killed. The musical spikes are just high enough that they'll catch you while you're crouched. We could just leave now, but there's more to do here. You can learn its timing, or if you're quick enough, pardon me, or if you're quick enough, reflex your way back up there. I believe this is the single longest subworld in the game, containing 6 levels. Again, pay very close attention here. Because those harmonicas in the foreground are not going to do you any favors. Can I make that? No way. Now I can. If you jump, your fist will have golden power anyway, even if you don't actually have the golden power up. If you're out for tings, make sure you trigger all 3. And do it in such a way that you can maneuver yourself among them. Another subworld, another 3 cages. Let's play on to Allegro Presto. For those of you who aren't well versed in music, Allegro Presto basically means sudden quickness. And this first level tells you exactly why. There are exactly 100 tings in this level. But you're almost guaranteed an extra life. Now that's a pose right there. Not enough of a jump. Okay, let's try that again. And my fist has now lost all speed. I used to be a lot better at this. Oops, slow it down. You have to clear them better than hanging, because if you don't, you'll catch the edge and lose all momentum. You must have momentum and a really good step in order to get through this one. Especially if the game decides to pull heightened speed like this. As you can see, too, the platforms are positioned differently each time. That's a lot faster than normal speed. At least we... Oh, God. At least we made a checkpoint. There it is. I need to go back up there. Some trumpets will inhale. Countering forces. Take the right one down and you can move on. Oh man, oh man. That was hard. Very unfortunately placed bolt. Careful here. Okay. Well, that was a trap. Okay, maybe not a trap, but I did not have the right power to do that. Control your speed here. It was way too easy to screw up. Like I almost just did. I went just too far out. Now don't do what I'm doing right now and start tilting. That's going to cost you more lives. But then again, if you're on a level where the game speeds up on you, might be best if you just change your frame rate before trying. Chill, 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 chill. Do all your moving in the air. Otherwise you'll slip. Haven't seen you in a while. Alright, let's play. 12 and 25. The extra life, unfortunately, does not get you back to the 5 max. Alright, so this level, I believe, is one time only. Can't do anything with these guys. Not even with a powered-up fist. At least, not right now. Can I make it up there? Doesn't look like it. And I'll just have to go down for it. Huh. And there's nothing up here. Talk about disappointment. How about down here? Ah, good. Not enough. Oh well. Just need one ting without screwing up. Nobody wants to lose 99. Certainly do something about him. Overgrown reed instrument. No kidding. One of his most iconic powers. You can only glide for about a second with this. And we've seen a lot of instances where that is going to be useful. Hey, check it out. We did better than 3 this time. The next world has opened up. But again, we are not going to do that. We're going to continue to Gong Heights. That's kind of freaky, isn't it? Yeah, my fist needs some serious repowering after that little circus. I dare say it was certainly close enough to a flying circus. And I'm not above calling it that. Of course, you notice the effect here of having those bongos where they are. No doubt that's what UBI was going for. We need one more power to get up to that high platform. And it is extremely difficult to reach. Now, we only got 2 out of that one. Let's see if we can end this. We need to generate some momentum there. Here we go. There we go. That's how to get that first cage. Generate enough momentum that you can pull the trick jump off of that edge. Or that sharp, angular difference there. Thank God for that one. Well, here we go. Oh, damn it. I don't see why that particular pit isn't just instant death. You die when you hit it. Essentially. No, 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 no. That is made very hard. Because the fact that you have to do a running jump in order to get there. And you have to make the jump off of ice. May as well get my shiny gold fist back. Now, why would I want to be shrunk here? Unless that's just to resize if you got through a trunk. As much as I love the theme of this world, the intricacies of it can be really annoying. Make your leap at just the right time. And from just the right point in the platform. Good. Need it for this one. Alright, watch this carefully. You have to be in that wide open part in the middle in order to not get hurt on those symbols. But at the same time, it's one of those platforms where the further to one side you are, the faster you'll go in that direction. Alright, we got closer than ever to the full 6 this time. Oh, look out. Mr. Sachs wants to play. The better you can do against him here, better chance you'll have when you get down to the arena proper. See, I've got him all the way down to 4. We're down in his organ studio. Approach him, and we'll get underway. 2 different types of bombs. Pay attention.
Go ahead.
May I have this dance, sir? All right. Excuse me. Now let's move on to the next world, the Blue Mountains. And here's this ripple animation again, so feel free to get a quick drink. It's going to be a minute and a half or so before we get underway here. Alright, looks like we're good to go here. Let's get started. You know what? What's down here? You're not going to want to come here with less than a golden fist. These stone guys are tough. And they can't be completely taken out. Oh, you son of a... I love that shiny fist snapshot. Makes a nice effect. That was close. Sorry, pups. Whoa. You'll need your maximum fist in order to get that life. Otherwise, it just will not get there quickly enough. Something down there? Don't know. Oh, crapola. This guy looks big and rugged. Those red rings will sink once you grab them. Alright, looks like that took care of him for a little bit. Oh. If you don't have the golden fist, you're in big trouble here. You better hope that your air punch is really good. Wait him out. By the way, what he's doing up there, don't try that at home. The hard rocks. These are fun. I thought I heard something up here. Oh. Oh, okay then. Alright, now let's get on with this properly. Watch your footing here and time your jumps carefully. And your punches too, because as you can see, you will not get a second chance at that. By the way, if anybody's curious, you can fall infinitely without getting hurt. And you do get whatever tings you win or you pick up in a challenge. So we could get 2 extra lives at once here. 15 and 45, we certainly will if we succeed. Now if you run out of time, you still get the tings that you pick up. Get 10, you even out and can make purchase for the next try.
Perfect!
So that's going to give us 2 lives, 1 for completion and 1 for tings. Always keep your eyes open for those ledges. Auto-scrolling. Oh, there. Oh, missed that path. Guess I'll have to save the world's mysteries another time. Awesome. I don't know whether you still get to grab the life after you've... like if you're still in grab as you leave the level. Never tried it. Never really thought so. Two choices here. One of them gets you a max reload and an extra life to show up. Sometimes it's worth the price. Whoops. Nothing else special down here, it looks like. Ow. See if I can get there. Yep. Can't get up there. Not even with the only power remaining would I have been able to get there. By the way, once we get that power, we're done for the evening. Alright, my gut's telling me this is way forward. That being said, I want to go this way first. Okay, so it lands me down here. Got him. Gonna have to go back again. How many is that? 5? 4. I've been down here, right? Oh no, this is the end. Okay, time to see what this Mr. Stone is all about. Oh. Hey buddy, I think your guitar's in bad shape. Did we just carve him a new guitar?
Rayman, baby. This super helicopter power is for you.
Super helicopter power? Sounds pretty freaking useful to me. So we can hold it indefinitely and flutter up with each jump. There's the old saying from the first Spider-Man movie franchise. With great power comes great responsibility. Which means with this really, really, really good mobility power, there's going to come some pretty tough and demanding stuff. Whoops. Ah! I have a good shot at getting an extra life here. Okay, easy, easy. Yeah. Sudden speed up just after I get it. Now this next one's interesting. You still have the super helicopter. This rock is sliding down. Yeah, damn it. This rock is sliding down faster than the flooding is dropping. So if you're not quick enough to cut these rocks off of the slab, you're going down. And these stony little peckerheads aren't going to do you any favors either, of course. Fortunately, they do stop when it gets close. So you'll be able to finish the job unhindered here. Just keep yourself afloat until the flooding goes all the way down. And you're golden. More flooding here. Once you land on that first cloud, get ready. Is it worth the price of a life? You decide, but remember, you need it to get to the end game. Now, if you don't find some power for your fist soon, you're gonna have a hell of a time against this next boss. Like I said, we'll worry about solving the world's mysteries later. Brace yourself, here comes more. That's a pretty filthy trick. You're not going to have an easy time beating him regardless, but if you don't have the gold fist, you're almost outright screwed unless you can jump him like that. There.
10 things, please.
Oh, that's right, I'm poor. Oh well, I'm gonna have to do that some other time. So that's just a way back up from something. If you do all your moving in the air, you won't slide. Same for if you throw your fist while you're airborne. Uh-oh, incoming. And here we go. The only way to hurt him is to drop that stone pillar on him. Wait out your timing. Take out his 3 mutts. Wait it out about until he's in front of the pillar. Then make your move. This is it. Goodbye.
Excellent.
Looking a bit discombobulated there, buddy boy. Did I just rock your world? Wouldn't say that was an easy slide into victory, but hey, we made it. Finally. Our final power. So now this is a little bit of a trade-off. We can no longer do the scary face technique at all. But in its place, what's down here anyway? In its place, we've got speed on our side now. Now we are as mobile as we're going to get. And with that, the next world is opened up. But now that we have all of our powers, we've got some business to attend to first. And we're going to begin to take care of that on the next episode. Thanks for joining for Alpha Stream 300. And hope to see you guys tomorrow and over this week when we're going to see some vacation time streaming going on. So you might see me at times of the day where you wouldn't normally. If you enjoy the show enough and you're around, feel free to hang. And with that, I'm out of here. Have an alpha night.